Hello, and welcome back to a very bright and sunny morning. This suddenly just came out of nowhere. Okay, that's taken care of. It's time for another DIY and make your own snack video. And this time it's going to be Kirby. Make your own Kirby gummy. So inside there's like a little mold that you make Kirby into. You don't have any implements with this one, so I've had to sort of pick my own up. And you make a big gummy. Ah, look at that, we've got Sleepy Kirby. So cute. Right, so the first thing we need to do is make his little feet. So we've got two different ones. We've got the pink gummy package and the red gummy package. So we do the red first to make his little feet, and we need 15 milliliters of water. I've measured this out, it should be 15. I did it like 3 times. Open that up. And it's like a little gelatin powder, flavoured gelatin. I'm not sure I know what smell that is. I'm not sure, but I'll have a read over that katakana later, see if I recognise anything. So I'm just going to pour this in here. There we go. And that'll start congealing and solidifying. Just need to stir it up, make sure it's all distributed evenly, otherwise you'll get clumps of like powder clumps, and we don't want that. Nobody wants clumpy jelly, so we're just going to keep stirring. This might take a little while. Fast forward this. Peach. This is peach flavour. I just got a little bit on my finger and I licked it. Right, I think that should be an okay consistency. There are a few little clumps in there, but not any like big major ones. Anyway, we've got his little feet in the mould there. So we just want to sort of fill up those little indents to make his feet. I can't help but feel there's a lot more in here than there needs to be. Maybe I need to do it from several angles. Yeah, because his feet are quite big there, and that's not gonna happen in one go. So it's gonna take a while because I need to refrigerate. If I tilt it like that, that's one bit. There we go. Okay. So, let's see how much I can fill out just by balancing it like that. Don't know, because it looks like it's going to run down. This seems like way too much mixture just for these little feet. That's what it told me to do. Yep, that's what it says. I do have another Kirby mould over there, like I have a separate package, so I don't know if I could make both of them with this. I think I'll try and do that, but for now I just need to leave this in the fridge so that it'll solidify, so I'll be back in a little while to finish this off. Okay, I think I maybe figured out what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to let this thicken up first into sort of like a paste, and then scoop that into the feet and then refrigerate it. I think that was going to happen, but I've done that anyway. I filled out the little feet. But even then, there's a lot more here than would be necessary to make just one single gummy, because like I've put enough feet in for 2. I don't know if the pink is going to fill up 2 gummies, but they were both the same sleeping Kirby design. So I'm just going to close that up to create a full mould, and do the same on this one. I bought 2 because I was hoping for different designs, but they both turned out to be the same one, which is typical really, you know. That's how the universe works, apparently. So, I've got the rest of my water here, 45 mils, and we're going to put the large one in this time. I think it's still going to be a peachy sort of flavour. There we go. I'm going to mix that up. You can't really see what I'm doing there, but you get the idea. It's turned like a nice light pink colour for Kirby, of course. You can see the nice light pink colour. I just need to stir all this in. Let's see if it tells me. Oh, this one's going to take 45 minutes to set once I finish this, so this one's going to be a long one to finish. I'm going to have to separate the video out and edit it together. But there we go, it's a little bit more cloudy on the red. There's going to be a lot more sort of like clumps in this one, because I don't think I can get them all out. We're just going to do our best. It does look like there might be enough for 2 in here as well, actually. I don't know if it was supposed to be that much. It seems excessive. I mean, you can eat the leftovers by themselves, but the fun is making Gummy. Okay, I think that's about as much as we're going to be able to get out of that, so I'm just going to pour into one first of all. Now this looks like it's only going to be enough for one. Ooh. Bit much in there. Scoop some of that out. Yeah. So really it does just seem like there's an excessive amount of red at his feet. There's definitely not enough for 2 Kirbys. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. But there's a bubble in there, I'll pop that. I don't really want a bubble in Kirby when he's finished. Help it. There we go. A little tiny scoop back in to fill that bubble which just came out. Right, there we go. And then for this one, I guess you're just going to get the leftovers in here. So we're going to have like 1.5 Kirbys. I can always use the other one to fill this up. Whoops, another time. Oh dear. I've spilled it everywhere. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that for now. I think I'll mix up the other one and kind of fill it up just so that we're not wasting any. And we'll check that out once everything is done and sorted out. So yes, I'll see you in a little while when this is done. We'll take a look at them. Okay, so there wasn't quite enough to make a full 3 Kirbys, but there was definitely a lot more than necessary to make one in each pack. So I've kind of made 2 full Kirbys like this, and the third one is just mixing in all the leftover stuff to create like an amalgam Kirby. So I'll unmold both of these. The third one's just over here. I had to take him out so I had enough molds. Oh no, this one hasn't worked out because his feet have come off. Oh dear. So yeah, this hasn't quite solidified the way it should because his feet came off. He's come out. The 2 halves haven't stuck together either, so he's kind of a little bit uneven. There he is. There's an actual full Kirby. You can only really see his face when the light reflects off it. I'm just going to put him down, otherwise he's going to fall apart. There we go. We've got 2 little Kirbys in the pot there, 2 proper Kirbys. And this one over here, the amalgam, is the one I'm going to taste because these 2 are just too cute. Oh, there we go. So let's pop him out. There's a little bit of excess around the edges there. Let's just trim that out. Oh, this one's feet did stay stuck on. He's got little feet. But as you can see, his colour's kind of half and half. He's got a little gradient there. So yeah, these guys are pretty big. They're pretty chunky for what you get. Like, you get enough material to make about 1.5 Kirbys in a pack. So you could make 1 Kirby and then, I don't know, if you have any other moulds at home, like an ice cube mould or any kind of fun baking mould, something like that, you can make some little gummies out of them. But you only can really make 1 big gummy per pack. So yeah, let's nibble his feet. Very sweet, very nice, very moist and jelly-like. They're more like a hard jelly than like a gummy candy, just because the way they're made, they're going to turn out that way. Trying to think of something it reminds me of. It's very jiggly. If you give him a little slap, he jiggles. I can't think of anything to compare it to because it's more gummy than any of the gummy candies I know of. It's a lot more jelly-like Jello, gelatin. Oh, there we go. We bit him in half. It's kind of like if you ever have like Mogu Mogu drinks and they have the jelly chunks in those, the jelly cubes. It's a bit like that, a bit like the jelly out of those. But yeah, very sweet, very juicy and jelly-y, and it's a nice peach flavour, really fruity peach, very nice. It's just fun to make and cute to have your own little Kirby candy. It seems like a shame to eat him though because he's just a sleepy little guy, just a little eepy guy. But yeah, very nice. Pretty standard as far as like your typical Japanese DIY candy goes, DIY gummies. It's the same kind of stuff you would find in any other make your own gummy kit. Like I made one you know, I can't remember, did I ever do the Pokemon one? I think I did a Mario one, but it's unfortunate that some of the things I've done I don't think are ever going to make it to YouTube because of the video crash, the hard drive crash on the videos on. But yeah, either way, this isn't a unique thing to this particular brand / Kirby. But yeah, very nice. Alright, that is it for this one. I do have a bunch more DIY snacks that I haven't got around to yet, so regardless of any other taste testing I may or may not be able to do, I've got some of these make and do kind of things that I can do for a little while at least. So there will be more of this kind of thing in the future. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up taste tests again someday, depending on how much money I'm able to save up and put aside. So it might not be maybe for the rest of the year that I'm able to do any major big taste test videos, because of obviously I'm living out on my own now. Well, not completely on my own, me and my sibling. We're living out of the family home now, so we're having to save up a lot of money for housing and utilities. So we can't really spend it on frivolous things that I used to, but every so often I'll try and save up like an amount and do something with it, something nice. So for now, this is going to be it. If there are any other taste tests you'd like my opinion on in the future, do let me know and I'll see what I can do about it, see if I can find something for it. Also let me know if there are any games you'd like me to play, any videos you'd like me to watch and react to, any kind of suggestions for stuff you'd like to see on the channel. Please do drop it in the comments or send me a message or whatever. But yeah, for now I'm just going to wrap all this up here, and thank you for joining me, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Bye bye.